Back to when all I knew and had was my family. Me and my dad have always wanted to be outside playing games or doing stuff together. He has always wanted to be a big part of my life and has always been a part of it. Like my dad, I don't like to sit still and I always like to be doing stuff. So, therefore, me and my dad are always doing stuff together. Even though he is my dad, he is also my best friend and he is an amazing father to look up to. My dad grew up as a super athlete and was always surrounded around athletes. And as I grew up, I noticed it. Sports was also a big passion of mine. Whether it was watching them or playing them, me and my dad could always get along when we were playing sports, throwing the football, or even watching them. When I was little, sports was never a thing that my dad pushed onto me. He never wanted me to feel forced like I was having to play these sports. He always wanted me to find my own passion and my own hobbies and then would support me from there. And as I grew up, I learned to appreciate this a lot more because the kids around me were being pushed sports upon and they didn't really like that. And so I thought that was nice that my dad gave me the option of what I wanted to do. My father is my role model because he is such a huge part of my life, is a super hard worker, and always loves to stay physically fit. First off, my dad has always been there for whatever event I've ever had, whether it was a swim meet, basketball practice, he was always there, and that always meant a lot to me because some kids you'd see outside waiting for their dad or whatnot, and they'd be waiting there a while my dad was right there every time. This had a big impact on me because it showed me what a true dad acted like and felt like, and so that when I become older, I am able to raise my kids how my dad raised me. Some of my favorite memories to this day are some of the memories that I have with my dad when we were bored in the house, so we would have, and it was cold outside, so we would have to make up games in the house to play, and we always had a great time. We used to keep the same game, but we made lots of different games that we enjoyed to play. I looked forward to seeing my dad every single day, whether it was when he got off at 5 or when he would get off at 12 or kind of 10 to 12. Sometimes I would wait up outside of his door because I was that excited to see him. I hope that when I'm older, I am able to bring this excitement in my kids' life and provide my kids with as much fun and love that my dad provided me with growing up. Ever since he was a kid, my father has always worked super hard in anything that he has ever been doing, and this has helped me strive to do it as best as I can in anything that I do. He is very positive and is always keeping a smile on his face no matter what life throws at him. He never wants to get discouraged. And like I said, when it's really hard to throw his mood off, and if he does, he's still going to keep his head up about it and find the good in everything. My dad worked super hard to get where he is at today with little help from his parents. He spent a lot of his time with his best friend's family growing up, and they cared for him a lot. And as he grew up, he was very humbled by this and has never forgotten that and is very thankful for what they provided him with. With hard work, determination, and motivation, my dad has taught me what hard work will pay off in the long run. Lastly, another way that my dad has helped show me the way is when it comes to staying physically fit. My dad has always thought it is very important to stay physically fit. Even though he has always been fit, he has always wanted to push himself harder to be stronger. Staying fit is super important to me because this is one of the first things that a person has an impression on you when they walk into the room is they're going to notice your body figure. Growing up with an NFL player, which was my dad's best friend, this helped him with his competition, helped him strive harder, and also helped him become stronger. This led him to where he's at today, and where he's at today, he is actually classified as overweight and gets taxed extra money every year, even though he is very physically fit. I'm lucky to have the athletic genes that I was given by my father, but I'm also lucky to have a father that has showed me the importance of keeping your physical fit. Overall, my dad is a super good guy to look up to, and I'm super thankful to be his son. My dad has given me a great example of what a good dad is by being such a huge part of my life, working hard, and staying physically fit. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to how my father has made such a big impact on my life and why he is the man that I look up to this day.